Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and this is gonna be a random video, and it's kinda a callback. Outside where? Oh, her door. I thought you was talking about outside. I was gonna say, who let him outside? He was just laying in the kitchen. I was about to say, okay, now Ori, that's you. Okay, see, or you was about to get blamed because I thought you opened the door. I was about to say, no, you're getting too much. Too much. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Random video.
Mom, just imagine if Oreo did let Biscuit outside.
That's what I'm saying. She would have had to unlock the door. First of all, she would have had to find a way to climb up on something to reach the lock, unlock the door, and then open the doorknob. Yeah, if she did all that, then they allowed to go outside. Cause come on now.
So Biscuit's, because Savannah's in the bathroom, and Biscuit's trying to reach the doorknob to open it.
Yes. Savannah needs privacy, sir. Look at him. Look at that face. Look at that face on that man. It's just him was handsome as him is. Can you give me a kiss?
Oh, no. Biscuit, did you tell Mom that your birds didn't come today?
Buddy, maybe your birds will be outside tomorrow, buddy.
Biscuit, she's coming.
But like I was saying, random video. Do y'all remember? I think it was last week when I was talking about the rapper. Anyways, this girl was just doing a video on Prodigy. That was him. And the guy that had sickle cell that died. Anyways, that's what I was talking about. Prodigy. I just couldn't remember his name. So that's why I was like, random video. Because I was just talking about him last week. Because I was saying that I can't go deep sea diving. And I can't fly. But when he got sick, he got off the plane. And I think he was in the desert. Like, it was a concert or something was going on in the desert. So he flew and then he got off and it was hot and he didn't get enough water. And then he ended up getting sick and they're like, oh, he died. But he didn't die technically from sickle cell. He died because he choked on the egg in the hospital. But I was talking about him to say most people with sickle cell, I have the trait. He had the full anemia, meaning both of his parents would have had to have either the full disease themselves or half. Or one could have full and the other one could have the trait. Anyways, I got the trait because my daddy was the only one that had the trait. My mama didn't. If my mama had the trait, I would have the full disease. But my little half trait, my little trait act like the full thing because it got a Napoleon complex. My sickle cell trait has a Napoleon complex. Anyways, so when I was talking about him, I was saying I am weather sensitive. And my weather sensitive is not to the heat. My weather sensitive is to the cold. Meaning I feel horrible in the cold, which don't make no sense because I was born in November. So that's cold in Tennessee. So like, come on now. It's not summertime in November. I could have been born in Australia, but no. I was born in Tennessee. I say all that to say I was talking about him and I couldn't remember his name, and I didn't want to be disrespectful. I didn't stop to look up his name, but I did remember his story. But my hematologist told me that no, you can't fly because it will put bubbles in your blood. You can't go deep sea diving because it can put bubbles in your blood. Now, if it would do me like that, and I only got half, wouldn't it do him like that? Prodigy, that is. Wouldn't that do him like that? Because he had the full disorder, the full disease. I don't like to say disease because, like, we're all up under the same umbrella. It's sickle cell disorder. And that's the trait. That's, I think the other one is called sickle cell syndrome. I might be making that up because I know it's 3 different, but I didn't know we all fell up under the same umbrella as disorder. But
I was trying not to interrupt your video.
Go ahead.
I was saying, if there's a possibility, is there like a thing where you can buy, like, put on the back of your LED lights to replace it?
To replace the lights?
No, to replace like that little flap, the flap thingy.
You could probably use some tape so your batteries don't pop out. Like some, either duct tape or white or that clear tape. So I was saying, we fall up under the same umbrella, even though not every disease is the same. I only say disease because that's what they say, but it's not really. It's not something that you can choose not to. Or now they're trying to say that they and then I seen that, and that was New York. That they now got a cure for it, and I'm like, okay. Like, okay, say that I do get cured for it. My organs are already damaged from the struggles. I am 42. I am old AF. Maybe these little babies that are born fresh, they only had it for the incubator for whenever they was pregnant. Maybe they can get cured and wake up pain-free, wake up not sick or whatever. But like I said, my doctor is like, oh, you got the trait. You should be fine. I've been sick all my life. And not sick like I couldn't function. Like my body works at a lower function than everybody, I guess. Because like I said, my normal hemoglobin or blood count or whatever is 13. A normal person is low at 18. Yeah, I could function at 10. 10, I could function. I'm not like on my, because like I tell the story all the time. When I very first had my first iron infusion, which was June of 2015. And I only remember that because I got it so that my iron and my blood levels would be up high enough because I had brain surgery July 2015. So I remember when they test it and they go, like my doctor, it's like, oh my gosh, it is at 10. Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, like I always feel like this. And he said most people at 10 will be in the hospital getting emergency iron infusions or even borderline blood transfusion. And that was just my normal walking around level. And so we tried to get it up. He was trying to get it up to, I think, a 20. Like I said, he's like most people at 18 start feeling sluggish. And like he was like a normal person is like 25 or whatever. And my normal, like after I think 2 or 3 rounds of it, like, because like the first one it was 2, so that was 2 doses. My very first one, that was the Injectifer. And then I had my brain surgery, and then I can't remember the next time after that I had the next iron infusion, but the next one was that one that it was like a 1 dose. And my body was like, what you ain't gonna do. What you ain't gonna do is give me that again. So then we went to Vanfer. Huh? What wire?
Lighter.
Why do you need a lighter? Savannah, no. No, because you're not old enough to use the lighter. No, why are you...
To get this hot so that I could scoop the ice cream without breaking the spoon.
Savannah, that's plastic, honey. That will melt the spoon. If you want, get... No, listen, I'm trying to tell you what to do. Put some water in a cup. Put it in the microwave. Get the water hot. Dip the plastic spoon in there, which you might not even, don't cook the spoon in the bowl. In the cup. And only get the water a little more than tap water hot. But you got to be careful because that plastic spoon might break because it's just plastic. Y'all hear that? See, this is what I have to deal with. Because if she knew where the lighter was, I would only know that she did that if I started smelling it. I tell you what. She is so experimentative. And I love it because she has a very intelligent mind. But she still is a child. She doesn't know. But I go back to saying what I was saying. So did Injectifer, which my body was okay with. My body did not react to it badly. And then that 1 dose one, the one that started with a C, my body was like, what you ain't going to do is ever give me that again. Because I felt 10 times worse after that one than I did before I had it. Like I said, I normally function. I can function at a 10. Most people is in the hospital having to get emergency treatment. And that's sluggish, ruggish blood. Not bone, blood. Anyways, what are you doing, Savannah? Do not get water out of the... I am trying to figure out what you're doing. Because now you're moving too much. So, and that Vanfer, that one, my body was like, yeah. You feel like, I'm going to make you feel like that you have the flu and COVID. Now, knock on wood. All the wood in the world. I have not I have not experienced the beer virus. Mr. C. The one that shut all 2020 down. End of 2019, beginning of 21. Shut it down. I was not one of the ones that had that and got shut down. In the whole 42 years of my life. Have not experienced that, and I'm blessed. Bless me or my family. But see, in 2019, around March of 2019, and they was like, oh, y'all gotta wear a mask, bet, say less. Cut to, see, where'd I go? Yesterday. I went to the doctor yesterday, Thursday, February the 11th, 2026. And I wore my mask. So I put it on March of 2020. And I have never not wore my mask outside this house. I still wear my mask. Yeah, because I'm afraid of getting it. Now, they say, which I read two different things, that I can't get it because of my blood. But then they also say, oh, but your immune system is weaker, so you can get it faster and all that. So I don't know, because I know they was like, malaria would just laugh at you. But malaria might not laugh at me all the way, because I do have half good cells and half bad cells. And the good cells is already fighting, trying to keep this Napoleon complex body of mine running. So right now, my good blood cells, the healthy ones, is already doing the work of the Lord. She struggles. She struggles, and she's fighting a hard battle. So I don't need to introduce anything else in old Roxanne for her to battle. Because right now, she's like, I got only half good blood cells, and they ain't too healthy. They do what they do, but they are working. They are fighting a battle. And then Paget's have to be like, you know what? Or Roxanne is like, you know what? I need calcium. But because I'm a bitch, I'm going to make it to where you can't take calcium pills. Yeah, I told the stomach, yeah, we don't want the pills. But then you also can't take the chews. And you also can't take the liquid. Yeah. So I'm going to need you to run me that calcium. But you can't get it from any vitamins or any vitamins, multivitamins or calcium, anything like that. Oh, and you're lactose intolerant. Yeah, so I'ma still need you to run me that calcium. I just don't know where you're gonna get it from. So I'm like, Roxanne, if y'all don't know, Roxanne's my body. So I'm like, Roxanne, you want calcium, but you won't let me get calcium. She's a bitch. I told you. And then don't let her start saying, you know what? I need you to run me that potassium also. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to need some potassium pills. And you know what Roxanne's going to say? Or no, that's when old Don, Don's my brain. That's when old Don, he kicks in. And he's like, you know what? That's too much sodium for me. And since you gave me sodium, I now see that dragon that I need to go over there and attack. That dragon right there. And it's like, Don, that's not a dragon. There's nothing there. And Donna's like, no, I see that dragon. I'm going to attack. And I'm like, no, Don, that's you. You're the brain. That's you. No, that's a dragon. I need to attack it. Fluid, come and protect me. And then it's too much fluid, and it's like, why are you pushing on me? Anyways, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, pseudotumor, cerebroid, false tumor of the brain. That's what that means. So yeah, like I said, I don't need to add anything else. And then since Roxanne needs that calcium, she's taking it out of my bones, aka Paget's. So, yeah, like I know I came on here to talk about Prodigy. I just want to say that's who I was talking about. The rapper that did pass. And yes, sickle cell anemia, the full thing. And yes, technically he did not die of his disorder, but he did have to go to the hospital because where he flew, and then when he flew in an airplane, and then he went somewhere and he got dehydrated, it made him, and he wasn't getting enough liquid. He then had to go to the hospital because he was having sickle cell crisis. Hello, Savannah. Did you get you some ice cream?
Mom,
Did you get you some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Biscuit. The plastic on the thing.
Please don't give it to him.
I wasn't. He was wanting to, and I said, no, sir, you're not getting it.
Look, bisque.
Because Dad said he threw up on it twice.
Yes, biscuit. Sir.
He was trying to get into the trash.
But, buddy, bisque.
You're not getting it.
You know bisque. Biscuit. Bisque.
You're not getting it.
Biscuit. Bisque. That's my drink.
That's it.
No, it's
You
mine.
licked it.
Listen, biscuit. Bisque. Biscuit. Bisque.
He's not listening.
I know he's not listening. Bisque, remember you chewed on plastic the other day. You chewed on one today and threw up. Then you chewed on one you almost fell. And you chewed on it the other day and threw up.
Hey, stop trying to sweet.
Buddy, do not chew on the blind, sir. Look at him. Look at him. Look at
He's so fun.
Yes, I'm just relaxing. I am just relaxing. Buddy, give him the chicken right here. I put it right there for him and he didn't never come and get it. Buddy, you want it? It's chicken. Just put it down. You want it? You can eat that. Give him the other piece too. Or he didn't want it. She sniffed it and flicked her tail. Yeah. Well, no, just put it right there. He'll hop up and get it. But anyways. But yeah, so I was just wanting to say, I heard like the name of the rapper guy that I was talking about was Prodigy, and I wanted to just, like I said, random video because I was talking about him the other day about weather sensitivity. Anyhow, shout out to Prodigy, rest in peace. I don't think I ever listened to his music. I might have. I know that I probably heard a couple of songs. But right now it's after 8 o'clock. And y'all know, let me see what time it is. It is 8:22. My brain shuts down at 8 o'clock. What?
Oh, you were going
Yeah.
to ask if you wanted some orange sherbet ice cream.
Only a tad bit. Here, will you take that bowl in there? And, hold on. And take this and put this in the refrigerator. I'm leaving it for Ori. She flicked her tail at the chicken earlier.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it. What?
Oreo was trying to get to the plastic too.
Ori, you can't eat it either, ma'am.
So you got to tell Mom that biscuit threw up.
Well, I told Daddy that because he had to clean up the second one. Savannah, I am not even... Okay, now do the dance. Why are you doing it so fast? That ain't the work. Okay. Go ahead. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. You are a mess. You are a mess. Yeah, she was doing the dance, but she was doing it like extra fast.
Mom, also, if you're still recording, tell
Yeah.
them that I listen to your vintage songs, and you always say, if you guys are listening to it in this house, you have to listen to the original.
The original. What was that song earlier? Remember you were saying, and I couldn't remember what it was.
I couldn't remember either, but it was Kids, and the logo was orange.
Okay, well they don't mean nothing to me.
I don't know, but that's all I remember.
Yeah, well, I mean,
For a
what?
second, I thought it was Funky Watusi, but that's
No, that one you already looked at the original, the Funky Watusi. Yeah, I told the girls I was. How old was I when that song came out? 7, 6 or 7. Hey, little mama, why you just so funky? Anyway, love that song. Girls just hoot me with dancing too grown. But back in the days, I mean, I'm talking about, come on now. But yeah, so because I was about to say Facebook. TikTok is now merging over because I am now considered the oldies. Which, come on now. Like Backstreet Boys is like, we're not the oldies. And I'm like, Brian, Kevin, Nick.
And then me and Mom were watching a video about old vintage food, and I forgot that one food. Oh wait, no.
Is that your phone? Or is that Daddy's phone?
It was a snack, and I think it was Kudos bars.
Oh yeah, Kudos. They were the best granola bars.
Because they look good, but I've never had it before. Mom said they were the best granola bars that you ate.
They was like, it was like the chocolate and like the oatmeal, like the oats. Like I cannot even explain it.
If you had to live off of those, you would.
Like I lived off of them we used to get them from the Baptist Center. The Baptist Center used to give out some good food. Oh, and don't get me started on commodities. It was government food. But what it was is, that was the best cheese I have ever had. It was government cheese. And like in the commodities when I was younger, they used to give you a box and it had 2 things of cheese. Okay, you know, like the Velveeta blocks?
Yeah.
But the cheese was like probably about that long, probably about that square.
Oh, so it was like a good amount of cheese.
Yeah, but the cheese did not spoil. It was like hard cheese, but it was the best cheese. Like, you don't understand. And then the peanut butter, the only way you can use the peanut butter is you had to open it with a can opener.
Oh.
Yeah, like it was a big thing of peanut butter, and that bad boy would seem like it would last for like a year.
What are those?
But
You said you had them like when you were like younger. What are those like old phones? I can't remember it, but like they flip, and then like you just open it. And, like,
yeah, flip phone.
I thought they were called Nokia.
No, Nokia's was the brand.
Oh.
But them batteries, the Nokia batteries, will last probably like 2 weeks without even charging. Like, them batteries was the best batteries. But, of course, it didn't have internet.
Oh.
It was like a black or white phone, but, yeah, so. Orange sherbet. But, y'all want to see that's the refrigerator. But, so that's what I was saying earlier, that, that's why I needed, the stuff, like, basically delivered, because my refrigerator is stainless steel, my stove is stainless steel, and then our range hood and our stove, our range hood, our refrigerator and our dishwasher. The stainless steel. He's asleep.
Oh, well, I was gonna ask you if you wanted a little bit of ice cream.
No, he was asleep. Did you not just hear him snoring?
A little bit. No,
Just turn off the kitchen light, Han. But yeah, so I think I ordered. I might not have ordered it, but tomorrow we're testing it out. Hopefully it works, because I put in for a Walmart order, and I put in the special thing for them to call us because the building is locked and we have to go to the front door, like not our front door, to the building's front door to get it, because they can't get inside of the building to get to our front door. And I don't want them leaving outside. Like, I'm on the bottom floor, so if I knew that the stuff was there, then I would like go out and get it. But because they can't get in the building, all somebody gotta do is just see them put it down and then drive by and get it. Because anyways, but we hopefully, because I know that Walmart order said that it will be delivered tomorrow, and there's a Sam's order that will also be, I think, tomorrow or Tuesday. I can't remember, but it also got a special thing. So I didn't do Amazon because I want to see how well the Sam and Walmart order go, because we asked them today, like this morning, and they were supposed to call us back, and they didn't call us back. So we called back down there, and it was like, oh, well, we gotta call and ask again. And they didn't call, and I'm like, okay, y'all were literally messing up my plans, because I get panicked, and they know that I get panicked. And I need to make sure that I have everything that I have. And oh my gosh, guys, y'all don't understand. I hate that they don't take out the whole amount on the light bill, because I'm on like the auto draft and like the flex pay or whatever, and so it comes out automatically, but they take out the amount that they want to take out, and if it's not the full bill, then there's a remainder left over. I think they were like, they're only, because I'm on the flex pay, well, it's the LEAP program or the light program or whatever. So they only take out like a certain percentage of the bill. But like when you move, you gotta pay that old bill. And it's just like, okay, y'all be busting heads, because like they take out like $100 and like $10. But like if the bill's like $300, then I still got like a $200 bill that, so if I, like when I moved, like I had a $200 bill. Well, okay, when I moved, I had to pay that off, and then, so, anyhow, I didn't move my service. They moved my service. Departments did. But departments are also the ones that also paid the moving company to move us. That's why we had to move on the 5th. But we didn't turn our keys in until the 6th. But I can't, like, if I would have canceled the moving truck, even though they showed up late, and we still, like me, Gary, and the girls, we moved our mattresses in our van. Because about time that all of our boxes got moved, like we had like a couple of boxes left in our mattresses. But they did move our frames, our bed frames. Well, this bed frame, that's me and Gary's, was in a box. It was brand new. But the girls' bed frames they were foldable, so it wasn't hard to move the bed frames. And as soon as I get, I'm gonna say probably in April, I can then get them new bed frames with a headboard and footboard. Like, they have bed frames, and so their beds are not on the ground. And the bed frames that they got is like, it holds up to like 1,000 pounds, and they're nowhere near 1,000 pounds. So the bed frames are very, very sturdy. So I'm not worried about the frames. I didn't know I didn't know that Amazon sold the ones with the headboard, footboard. Like, this one has a headboard and it has a footboard, but the footboard is not high enough for me. But anyways, not that like my feet ever reach, because this is a California king, so the bed is huge. But if I could go back, I probably would have got the other one, because both the headboard and footboard was like really, really tall. And I would have liked that one better than this one. I really picked this one because of the wood pattern, even though the wood pattern is plastic. But anyhow, my dream bed, though, is the ones that I'm going to call it the princess bed. I don't know how to even say it. It's the one that like got the like the tall headboard, and it's like the one that looks like the throne, like it's the canvas one, and it's like tall, and I can't really explain it, but I really like that one. And if I could have that one in a California king size in my price range, I would get that one. And with the footboard also being tall. But I also would need to make sure, I might have to get a king size bed frame if I do get that one, because I don't like that, or if I could get a bed frame that can make it like a tad bit shorter so that it will fit tight in the frame. Because right now, if I really, really wanted to, I can slide this mattress down. Not literally slide it down like very far, but because this frame don't go, like the back piece don't go, it's not like a flush thing, like you could touch the wall. See if I could show y'all. Okay, if y'all could see how that is. See, that's the top of it, and then that's the why is it zoomed in? Okay, see how that is? I don't like how it's like that. But I would like it to be completely flush, completely solid, all the way, so that my pillows can't slide to the back and all that.